From a building that can get louder than almost any in the National Football League, this is GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium. Ready to get this game started. Here's Evan McPherson. And we're underway from Kansas City. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Mahomes starting off with a throw. That one complete to Hopkins. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Offense up to the line fast. From the 39. He's got his man. That's Travis Kelce. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
He's on the move. That one finds Xavier Worthy. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. First down throw, Mahomes. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Play action, Mahomes. This one's dropped for what would have been a nice game.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
3rd down, it's Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now, well, now we let the chess match begin, the adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
And they give to him on 4th down. It's a sack and a turnover on downs.
Well, this play never had a chance between the pressure at home and the coverage downfield. QB still got to find a way to throw it up and give somebody an opportunity to make a play.
Gets it to his man, Mike Gesicki. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start the push into Chiefs territory. 2nd and 3 now. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Brown on the inside give. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down. We're slated downs to approach here from the 40. They've got a man in motion. First down, Burrow to throw. That's complete. Here's Brown. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Something he does so well. Nick Bolton making the stop. So through one, this game, more for you defensive maestros out there. Couple of zeros on the board right now. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They have it, 2nd and 4. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. And he's brought down for a loss. Offense in the hurry up here. Trying for it with Burrow. He finds him beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I love those moments of truth. We get to see exactly how they handle it when all the pressure of the drive's right on them. Turns out, handled it pretty darn well. And now they'll keep pushing on.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. He's inside the 10. And he did not get in. Finally stopped at the 1. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Didn't take a rocket scientist to know, Kate. They wanted to get the ball in this guy's hands any way they could, not just in the passing game, and he just showed you why. This defense...
Touchdown, Cincinnati! So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
Extra point added on by McPherson. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. He finds Kelsey running the slant. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Off play action, it's Mahomes. That's complete, Isaiah Pacheco. Pick up of a few as he heads out of bounds.
You know, Kate, that really is one of the benefits that comes with experience. You'll feel it. Right? Look at the quarterback, never seeing the rush, never looking at the rush. Instead, eyes are downfield, and the big play follows.
Complete beyond the marker. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs earn the chance to tie before halftime. Now Harrison Butker for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chiefs tie this game 7-7. Reed now to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. And he gets up beyond the 20, but they plant him a few inches into the ground to end that return. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Here we go. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Caught by Burton. This is ahead for about 5. Drew Tranquil brings him to the ground. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. From the 29. Into traffic, complete. And this one doesn't go far. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. Burrow from the gun. He beams one deep right side. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And now they're left with 4th and short. The Bengals send out the punting unit. And this one is away, and he got all of it and then some. And that hit at the 5, but got the bounce it needed to reach the end zone for a touchback. We'll see how they choose to use these final 22 seconds, Brock, of our first half. First and 10, it's Mahomes. He lets one fly deep downfield. That's caught at the 25. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs take the lead just before halftime. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs break that tie and now lead by 7. Reed now to kick this one away. Return starts at the 3. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. They've got first and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. He's back to throw. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along the route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Looking to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Joshua Williams has it. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Reed now to kick this one away. He fields it from the 8. They'll bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30. They're out and set, first and 10. And he's charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Into the hands of Gesicki, complete. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Trent McDuffie getting there for the stop. 3rd and just 2 to go. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that first down.
Calm, cool, collected from this offense. Love to see it. No tunnel vision on what down it was. Just focused on executing the play in front of him.
And he gets a few on the plunge forward. Second down now, 7 to go. Got a man, it's Gesicki. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. New set of downs for him from the 46. On first down, here's Burrow. He throws deep to the left side. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Drew Tranquil with the pick. And he pays the price for the interception. Big hit brings it into that return.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Throwing on first down, Mahomes. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Has his man, it's Pacheco. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. They'll throw on 3rd and long. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity. And a sigh of relief for the defense. Now you got to adjust a little bit, get some extra help on the back end of your defense to take those shots away.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. Back to throw it. Bails out of the pocket quick. That's cut beyond the marker. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. Shotgun handoff to P-Ron. He has this one past the 15. We'll start downhill in the Bengals territory. Working quickly here. From just shy of midfield on 2nd down. Completed to his running back. And that will not be enough for a 1st down. Well, the defense is really... Third and a lone yard coming up. Looking to throw. Really fired that one, but they couldn't connect. He was looking DeAndre Hopkins' way there. And that leaves them with a decision to make on 4th and short. He'll throw it. That's incomplete on 4th down, and they'll turn over possession.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge next time the ball comes his way.
And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Burrow out of the shotgun. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, both ends of their defense nearly came away with a huge play. Another step, and they sacked the quarterback. But even still, the hit altered the throw and almost set up a takeaway.
Burrow throwing again on 2nd and 10. That's Gesicki. He's got it. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. 1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down On the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down. That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Bengals down by 7. They'll come up 1st and 10. To throw again, it's Burrow. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. This one misses the tight end. So 2nd down coming up. He'll look to throw it. Catch is made in close. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. He's got it. He's got the Cincinnati touchdown. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for 2 and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this 2-point conversion, or is he going to lean into his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. Finds some space. He's past the 30. They'll take over at the 39-yard line. Nice return there.
Hey, maybe in the end this return just gets lost in the shuffle when we recap things, Kate. But you surrender a lead in the 4th quarter and you feel that momentum being lost. That's exactly what excellent special teams do. They turn it around. It's what.
And they catch him and sit him down just short of the line.
He only lost a yard, but how many times do we see a team where just a yard or inches short on 4th down? Well, every little bit counts. He's got to just throw that one out of bounds. Don't run it out for the sack.
Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he'll be across midfield and close to that 45 before going out. New set of downs for him from the 46. Setting up to pass. This one finds Kelsey. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. How about a big hitter, 30, 40 yards there and a new set of downs. Wary of the clock here, Brock, but at least all their timeouts are still available. It's 1st and 10. And this is down to the 5-yard line before they can stop him. Trying to set this up quick. So they're going to go ahead and call a timeout here. Only 3 seconds left in the game. This game now resting on the attempt from Harrison Butker. So they're going to go ahead and call a timeout here. Only 3 seconds left in the game. Now it all comes down to the veteran, confidently marching out for this moment. A very short kick here from the right hash. Oh, he missed it! The pressure got to him on that short attempt.
Just west of the world-famous Las Vegas Strip, we're at the site of Super Bowl 58, Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas. Here's Evan McPherson. Off we go from Vegas. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Now it's the veteran, Amir Abdullah. And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Really nice job here by the tight end, understanding that if you're not open, get open. And if you are open, stay open. He found a nice void in the zone on the backside of the defense, friendly to the quarterback. Nice pickup.
What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short. A tight end in motion now. A run here with Abdullah. And he's going to have a 1st down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass. You can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. A big play there for the Raiders. 32 yards. Still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. He's got it at the 3. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big...
And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Amir Abdullah, touchdown Raiders. Carlson able to knock through the extra point. And the Raiders will take a 7-0 lead. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. Here comes a return from the 3. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Look at him go! And he's going to take this one coast to coast. 97 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati. You talk about a response. After the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown, the special teams unit comes back to get the 6 right back for the other side.
And I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on offense, you watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown, and you're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no, offense, you stay on the sideline. We got this, and they go back and get a score of their own.
McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
And they're on the 30-yard line.
First and 10. Out of the pistol, it's Ritter. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll run Abdullah. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. Here's a third down and 4. Here's a run with Abdullah. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. All even on the scoreboard. And we're back in Vegas after this. No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down. They'll try to throw for it with Ritter. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs.
You know, Mike, you could almost just look down in the huddle, and the players are looking at the sideline like, Coach, isn't the punt team going to come out? And the coach was having none of it. He says, no, you're staying on the field. We're being aggressive all day long, and we're going to go pick up this first down.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single first down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by Isaiah Polamau.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Here we go.
On the ground, Abdullah. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, it's Ritter. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up.
Defense felt that they had a distinct advantage running the ball. It was a matchup that they thought all week went in their favor, and so far the results indicate that they were spot on.
This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
A 3-yard loss on the play. It's fourth down.
The Raiders have their punt team out there.
For the Raiders.
Oh, how about the coverage there? Met and dropped before he can get a return go.
They're on the 32-yard line.
That's to his big tight end, Gesicki. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun, Burrow. Taken in by Gesicki. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Bengals.
On first down, Burrow. Open man, downfield, Chase has it. And he will go all the way. Jamar Chase, touchdown Cincinnati. On is McPherson for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Bengals will move out to a 14-7 lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Ready.
From the gun, it's Ritter. A dive and a catch. Incredible. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down. From the shotgun, it's Ritter. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They'll throw on first down with Ritter. He's got it downfield. Myers the connection. Now his timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break. Space getting tight here. Down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Now Ritter. That is caught. And the Raiders are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them down to the 1. Back to throw, Ritter. He's got his big tight end. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
You simply just can't allow that ball to beat completed, Mike. I mean, there's no time left. You understand there's two options. There's a take a shot Hail Mary into the end zone, or there's throw the ball underneath and try for a couple laterals. At the end of the first half, it's probably just going to be a Hail Mary, and you got to go up and knock that ball down.
So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. Now an opening past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Burrow now. Man open is Jones. He's got it. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Here we go.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. A carry here for Brown. And he's in! Chase Brown. Touchdown, Bengals.
That just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the second half, you got a tie ball game. Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds, having to play from behind.
We got a ton of time, Greg, but a little momentum feel. Come out of the locker room, take the lead. Now it's up to the other team to climb uphill. So great way, perfect way to get this second half started. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Drill 52. Set.
On first down, it's Ritter. He's going to air this one out. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Here we go. Set.
Here's Abdullah. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield. Play action. It's Ritter. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
They're going on fourth down. Ritter. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Here we go. Stop.
On the ground, it's Brown. With good blocking leading the way, he's got the 1st down inside the 25.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Here's 1st and 10.
Done. Stop.
They'll run here with Brown. And a minimal gain there, down to the 20. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
Back to throw, Burrow. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And the Bengals are going to have a 1st and goal as that tackle's made at the 10-yard line.
1st and goal. At the 10-yard line.
Quick throw here is complete. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Mike Gesicki. Touchdown, Cincinnati.